There is a reason why Grease has stood the test of time. Before we get started, if you enjoy movie reviews like this, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post reviews every week, and there is plenty more on the way. Now, I actually carried out a bit of an experiment recently. I asked multiple people what their favourite musical was, and it was unanimous. Every single person I asked said Grease. And when you really break it down and look at the film's success and popularity, it's still just as loved today as it was back in 1978. It's one of the world's most popular musical stage productions, the songs are still everywhere, and I can almost guarantee that if you go to a party with a DJ, at least one song from Grease will get played at some point. And the reason is simple. The songs just get people on the dance floor. The film itself is incredibly rewatchable. It's energetic, it's colourful, it's fun, and it's just one of those films that makes you feel good. Me and my partner recently sat down to rewatch it, and it's incredible. After all the countless times we've seen it, you still just get completely caught up in its high energy, and before you know it, you'll sing along word for word to every song in the movie. And that's when you know a musical has done something really special, when the songs are just part of your memory at that point. The cast is great, with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John as Danny and Sandy, bringing so much charm, sass and coolness and chemistry to their roles. Danny is the definition of cool in this film, and Sandy's character arc from the sweet, innocent new girl to the confident Sandy at the end is iconic. But it's not just them, the T-Birds and Pink Ladies are great as well, and they really elevate the film and make the world feel bigger and more alive. The production is great too, with it really feeling like you've been transported back to the 1950s with the costumes, the hairstyles and the cars. Everything about the look of the film just fits the tone perfectly. It's colourful, vibrant, and it's full of energy. I think the real reason Grease still works today is because it's not really about the 1950s. It's about being a teenager, trying to fit in, trying to impress people, trying to figure out who you are and where you belong. Everyone has gone through that stage in life where you care about what people think, you want to be accepted, you want to be liked, and you're still figuring out your identity. And that's why every generation connects with this film. Even though it's set in the 1950s, the themes are completely universal and still relatable today. That's why the film never really feels old, because the story and the characters are timeless. My personal reason for loving the film is my opinion on what I think a musical should be. And that's a sense of fun and music you can sing along to. Now, that's not to say more serious musicals aren't enjoyable, because they absolutely are. I love films like The Phantom of the Opera, but I personally get more enjoyment from the upbeat musicals. I would say it's nearly impossible to pick a favourite number from Grease, but if I had to choose, it would probably come down to the very first song, Grease, and Greased Lightning. Unfortunately, because of YouTube and copyright, I can't play them on here. I'm certainly not going to sing them to you, but come on, you know exactly how those songs go. Although I don't really have any criticism about the film, one thing that is often debated is Sandy's transformation at the end. Some people say it's sexist and that she had to become the bad girl to be accepted, but that's not really the message I get from that scene. People often forget that Danny changes as well. Earlier in the film, he's trying to act cool in front of the T-Birds, but by the end, he's wearing the Letterman sweater, that he earned from doing track, which shows he's actually taking things more seriously and trying to better himself. So the way I see the ending is that Danny is growing up and Sandy has come out of her shell and gained confidence. It's not really about changing who they are, it's about growth and meeting each other halfway. And even Olivia Newton-John herself dismissed the criticism, saying people need to relax and that the film was intended to be a fun musical and not something to be taken too seriously, which I absolutely agree with. Overall, I honestly don't think this movie will ever lose its popularity. It speaks to younger audiences because of the high school setting and the relationships, and it speaks to us older generations, yes, I'm in my mid-30s, because of the nostalgia and all the years we've spent coming back to rewatch it. It's one of those films that gets passed down from generation to generation. I'm giving Grease a 5 out of 5. I genuinely tried to think of any negatives and I just couldn't. Some films are popular for a few years. Some films are popular for a decade, but Grease is one of those films that feels like it's going to be popular forever. But let me know in the comments, what is your favourite musical and why? And let me know of any others that you would like me to review. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and I've got plenty more reviews on the way. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next one.